Well, welcome to episode 10 of your favorite job show, Job Alert, where we bring you the hottest career opportunities across multiple industries.
But first, let's revisit the trivia question we asked in our last episode. Who was known as the world's most loyal employee, holding the record for working at one company for 84 years?
Wow, 84 years. And the answer is Walter Othman.
Yes, Walter Othman. Late Walter Othman was a Brazilian centenarian. He worked at a single company for an incredible 84 years.
Wow.
He even held the Guinness World Record for it before passing away in August 2024 at the age of 102. Guys, talk about loyalty goals.
Wow. That's an employee who didn't just stay for the paychecks, they stayed for the pension too.
Yeah. Now back to today's episodes. We've got exciting job openings lined up in the oil and gas, FMCG, real estate, and of course, technology.
So buckle up, cuz
It's Job Alert o'clock!
Well, welcome back to Job Alert. Today, we kick things off with the FMCG industry. Red Bull is hiring. Well, they are on the lookout for a brand manager marketing for their Lagos office. If hired, you will be responsible for understanding and gathering consumer insights and market research, specifically what drive top-of-mind awareness, brand salience, and per capita consumption. You will also work closely with the marketing manager to contribute to the annual business plan by creating, planning, and executing brand initiatives, the advertising plan, new products and packaging launches, whilst ensuring the brand is portrayed in the right way. Now let's quickly run through the qualifications and experience. A bachelor's degree, ideally in marketing or business, FMCG brand marketing skills, knowledge and experience, clear understanding of competitor activity and consumer behavior in a brand and FMCG context, but you will also generate consumer insights and translate them into successful brand initiatives. And then an entrepreneurial can-do attitude facilitated by continuous learning and application of appropriate best practices. And finally, if you have experience in managing budgets, well, that's good. It will come in handy here along with other qualifications as well. Well, the deadline for this role was not specified, but to apply, you can do so by clicking on the link in the caption below.
Now let's check out the technology industry. Terminal Africa Incorporated is looking to hire a senior financial accountant. Now, this is a full-time role with the option of a hybrid work model. This role encompasses regulatory compliance, accurate financial reporting, and strategic financial management, all of which are integral to the company's growth and success. This position requires close collaboration with the CEO, senior finance analyst, and other key stakeholders to ensure that all financial operations align with the company's objectives and comply with international standards. To be qualified for this role, you need to have a bachelor's degree in finance, tax, accounting, or a related field, and also have professional certification such as Chartered Accountant, Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, or equivalent is required. Also have a minimum of 4+ years in financial reporting, group consolidations, and technical accounting. You need to also have an experience in a startup or fintech environment. This job comes with benefits such as health insurance coverage, transport allowance covering up to 12 days in any given month, and free lunch provided on working days at the office. Now, the deadline for this job was not specified, but do check that out by clicking on the link in the caption. Still in the technology industry, Boston Kingfisher, an ICT company based in Lekki, Lagos, is looking to hire an executive assistant. You will be responsible for providing high-level administrative support to executives, including scheduling meetings, managing calendars, and coordinating travel arrangements. You will also act as the primary point of contact for internal and external stakeholders. To be qualified for this role, you need to have a bachelor's degree in any relevant field, also have 3+ years experience as an executive assistant, among other relevant skills that are required of an executive assistant. If you're interested and qualified for this role, send your CV along with your application letter to stanmore88@gmail.com using the position as the subject of the mail. The deadline to apply is the 10th of December, so hurry up and apply.
In the banking industry, Optimus Bank is hiring. Are you an experienced and confident banker seeking a challenging role in credit risk administration? Then there is an exciting position for you at Optimus Bank as a Credit Risk Administration Officer. Some of your job responsibilities, if hired, will be to ensure compliance with the Credit Risk Policy Guide of the bank for all credit facilities, ensure the minutes of Management Credit Committee meetings are properly documented and must capture the conditions for all approved credit facilities on and off balance sheets. You would also ensure regular credit review, documentation of security and non-security documents, ensure the successful management of regulators and external auditors, and lots more. Now, the job requirements are a bachelor's degree of either finance, business administration, economics, or any related field, a minimum of 4 years experience in credit risk administration, knowledge and understanding of security documentation, good understanding and knowledge of prudential guidelines and other banking regulations, amongst others. Are there benefits for taking this role? Certainly. Some of the benefits are limitless growth, positive and inclusive work environment, tailored rewards and recognitions, continuous learning environment, health and wellness benefits. Now, the deadline for this role was not specified, so hurry up and apply. And to do so, click on the link in the caption below.
Well, now here's an exciting opportunity for women. Well, the United Nations Women is hiring for the position of Deputy Country Representative in Abuja. Now, note that the job is for a 1-year contract period. The key functions and accountabilities cuts across managing the day-to-day work of the program, including finalizing the team's annual work plan, providing advisory and specialized technical support on the strategic direction of the office. You would also represent UN Women in UN system coordination with a focus on programming. And then you provide technical support in the creation of strategic partnerships and resource mobilization strategies. And then there's also the key responsibility of representing UN Women and supporting advocacy strategies and more. Now, let's quickly run through the education and certification you would need for this role. A master's degree in international development, public administration, public policy, or other relevant social sciences field is required. A first-level university degree in combination with 2 additional years of qualifying experience may be accepted in lieu of the advanced university degree. A project program management certification would also be an added advantage for this role. Well, now we're done with education and certifications. Let's talk about experience. At least 7 years of progressively responsible professional experience that combines strategic and managerial leadership in development programs with a strong focus on the area of gender equality and women's empowerment at the national or international level is required. And also experience in developing countries within the UN system, agencies, funds, or programs is also desirable. Experience leading and coaching staff in international settings is required. And of course, field-based experience working with multicultural teams would come in really desirable here. Well, the deadline for this role is on the 14th of December 2024. And to apply, you can do so by clicking on the link in the caption below. Well, there's more in store for you, but let's step on the brakes right here and we will be right back.
Welcome back to Job Alerts. Don't forget to like, share this video with your friends and subscribe to this channel. Now let's get back to business. From UN Women, we move to the oil and gas industry. Orlando PLC is hiring for an insurance officer in Port Harcourt. You will be responsible for the processing of premium invoices from insurance brokers. You will manage the reporting and processing of all claims made by the company or claims made against the company by third parties, and ensuring that any payments received are passed to the appropriate entity units. You will prepare reports on need basis to appropriate officers, management, and committees on insurance matters. To be qualified for this role, you need to have a bachelor's degree in insurance from a reputable tertiary institution. You must be familiar with the company's corporate objective regarding risk and insurance administration with a very good knowledge of the company's insurance risks, explaining them to other departments when and as required. You would also need to have 3 to 5 years working experience in the insurance sector and have a minimum of 2 years working experience handling oil and gas clients or special risk policies. Now, this would be an added advantage. The deadline was not specified. To apply, click on the link in the caption below.
Still in the oil and gas industry, Owando PLC has an open position for a corporate development officer in Lagos, Nigeria. Let's take a look at the job responsibilities. Assist in all activities relating to merger and acquisition transactions undertaken by the company and in the execution of corporate finance-led mandates. Reviewing market and industry trends to develop business insights and evaluate the impact upon the organization's current and future performance. Serve as a project manager/GCE office liaison on key corporate developments and strategic initiative projects for the group, corporate development and the GCE's office, and more. Now, the job requirements are first degree in business administration, economics, or other finance-related areas. A minimum of 3 years combined post-qualification experience in a finance-related field. Experience in corporate finance or investment banking is an added advantage. High proficiency in financial modeling techniques (CFA) qualification, whether acquired or in view, is an added advantage. Finally, high proficiency in Microsoft Office applications including Excel, PowerPoint, Word, etc. is definitely needed. Now, the deadline was not specified, and to apply, click on the link in the caption below.
Still in the oil and gas industry, Owando PLC also has an open position for a legal officer, litigation and dispute resolution for their Port Harcourt office. Now to the job responsibilities. You will act as the company's legal representative responsible for claims and litigation arising from its field operations. You will also participate in negotiations and meetings with host communities and other stakeholders involving the department with the view of resolving disputes and more. Now, what are the job requirements? A university law degree, Bachelor of Laws, and Nigeria Law Business Certificate, Barrister at Law. Also 7 to 10 years experience in the legal department of oil and gas company or law firm involved in oil and gas matters. Also sound knowledge of litigations and regulations applicable to the oil and gas industry will come in really handy here, and more. The deadline for this was not specified, but do not sleep on this. Make sure you apply on time and click on the link in the caption below to apply for this role.
Finally, from Anne Ukorafo, here is an interesting opportunity in the real estate industry. Alpha Mid Group is hiring, and there is an opening for a front desk officer. This job is here in Lagos, and your job responsibilities would be to provide exceptional customer service experience to guests coming into the facility, redirect phone calls to the appropriate department and take down messages, handle incoming and outgoing letters, packages, etc., and also distribute them to the intended recipients. You'd also be expected to monitor the activities of janitors. Now, the qualification required for this role is first degree from a reputable institution in Nigeria, a minimum of 1 year experience in similar capacity, display of willingness to build a career in a corporate environment, and proximity to Onipa, Ilupeju, Oshodi would also be a huge advantage. Now, the deadline wasn't specified, but to apply, interested and qualified candidates should send your CV to recruitment@alphamid.com using the position as the subject of the email.
And that's a wrap on today's episode of Job Alert. We hope you found something exciting to apply for.
But before you go, we want to hear from you. What's your dream job industry? Is it tech? Is it FMCG, oil and gas, banking, technology, or something completely unique?
Yeah, so please drop your answers in the comments. Who knows? Your dream job might just feature in our next episode.
Well, until next time, keep your CV updated.
Stay hopeful.
And remember, your next big opportunity could be just one job alert away.
Audio Jungle.